Howdy folks, welcome to episode 18. We're going to buy 15, let's get going, we'll do this. We're going to buy 15 coal car, or hoppers, those. We're going to buy 15, it would be really nice if you could just enter a number on there, you know. But yeah, we're going to buy 15 of them, so we need to get 3 groups. So let's get going on that. Especially because you have to like keep scrolling back through in order to buy more of them, right? And so 3, and I'm glad we kept the money from our last game so that we don't have to start over with pulling one car around the thing for an hour, you know, to make like 20 bucks. Right? Okay, so we should have 5 of them now. Yep. So we're going to take the brakes off of these. There we go. Take the brakes off of all of these. And you know what? Let me just start re-railing this because I can take the brakes off of them while we're doing this. Re-rail. We're going to go like this. And we're going to sit it here. There we go. And re-rail this one. Whoops. We're going to sit it here. There we go. Alright, and then we can grab the brakes on this one and re-rail. See if we can get it to go there. There we go. Alright, we'll take the brakes on this one. Re-rail. Alright, let's stay off the... do this so that it doesn't try to re-rail it on the other tracks. There we go. All right. Yeah, one more. Oh, you know what I got to do real quick? I got to do this. Whoops. Not that. Not that. No, why am I stuck inside it? Now I'm stuck inside. Oh, come on. Seriously? Get out of there. No. Come on. Come on. Okay, that doesn't need to... That's not as big of a deal. But we can't... Oh, man, we need to get a thing in there. Okay. So we got that one. That's fine. We need to put one on the back of this one. I totally forgot about those. So we've got one that's going to need to be separated. Why is it doing that? That's horrible. Come on, get off of the stupid thing. And now it's not going to let me. Is this the last one? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So if I hadn't gotten stuck in that one, I would have had time to get the one in here. Okay, so we've got this one here. I think we've got, this is the one that we need to separate because we don't have a clippy in there. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's get a clip in here and here. No, and this side. There we go. Okay. And then that's the one that needs to be done. And then this can go like this. All right, and then we'll put one more on here. We got that one there. Okay, let's back this up a little bit real quick and get these two to separate. Or we'll pull it forward a little bit, I guess. Let me see. We can go like this. We'll put the brakes on this one, right? And we'll let this one roll forward a little bit. We're going to go forward just a little bit. There we go. All right. See if that gives us enough. Yep, that gives us enough room to put that in there. All right. So then when we take the brakes off, when the next bunches of cars rams into that, it should do it. Okay. So we got to remember that. We got to put in the thingies before we... Yep, before we send them off. All right, so let's grab this one. Whoops. It wouldn't be a good episode without all the snafus, right? All right. Okay, so then we can stand here while we do this. We don't need to stand on the other side. We don't need to stand on that platform just to buy a car. Okay. And Okay. And let's see. Did it give us the second one? That should be 3. Is that 3? Yeah, that is 3. Okay. All right. And here's number 4. And we get number 5 here. I like how the map zooms over. There we go. All right, so we should be able to take the brakes off of this. I'm wondering if I put a thing in there. See, the thing is we don't know which way it's going to be facing. So it's easier to do this. Let's go like this. And we're going to put them on the back ends of these. All right, because you never know which way it's going to be facing. Take the brakes off. Re-rail. We put it down here. And we'll put... Yeah, see that one, it's doing it on the other end. Okay. Because we were standing on the brake end. All right. That's where I would have put the pin, you know? There we go. And we're like halfway there now. Re-rail this one up here. There we go. Tell me it's going to roll downhill. Oh, it's not going to roll downhill, is it? Okay. It will now. Let's go like this. Keep this thing stoked, right? All right. Let's go like this. We'll give it a bump. There we go. All right. Cool. I don't know if that's maybe just not on the hill. That's right before the hill starts. It may be what happened there. All right, and that one does have the pin. Yep, I can see the pin from here. Okay, cool. Brakes 0. Let's go like this. See if we can get it to show up here. There we go. All right. Cool. So that's 10 of them. So I looked at the calculator, and it said that we could pull 14 up the hill with the class 70. So we're just going to use the Heisler because we want 15 because we have 15 iron. We have 15 cars worth of iron, so we're going to empty it out just for the fun of it, right? We're basically going to try to bring 1 train's worth of stuff to each new thing as we can. I think that's the plan for now, the tentative plan. And we'll do a little building here in there as we go. So, last one. Okay, so now we should be able to do this again. One more cycle here. Re-rail. Is it going to go? See, this one went. So I think it was just... Yeah, I think it was just, there was just something with that one. I don't know what it was. But... Alright, let's go like this. Re-rail. See if we can get it to show up on here. Oh, did I miss it? I missed it. There we go. I could probably do that without all the walking back and forth, right? But I still need to take the brakes off, so. Okay. Re-rail. See if it'll let us do this. Stand here, point at this. And we still have to go over there anyway. We still have to put the pin on it. We have to be next to it to put the pin on it anyway. So, go like this. We did get the pin on that one, right? Yep, okay. Let's see if it'll wear our pin. Okay. And last one. Re-rail this. Whoops. Over here. You can do it. There we go. Is this one not going to go? This one's not going to roll. We did hit the brakes on it, right? We turned the brakes off? Oh, no, we didn't. That's why. Ooh, cool. And it's even going to roll on its own. Awesome. Okay, so let's get down here and we'll start putting all the pins in these. So we'll just start at the beginning. We'll make sure that we've got everything connected here. Because the interface doesn't seem to be coming up again. See, there's one missing from there. The interface doesn't seem to be coming up again. I'm not sure what the condition is for that. But the when I hit F1, sometimes the window comes up and sometimes it doesn't. The map anyway. I actually don't know if the engine interface comes up. Let me try that. Let's go like this. And can we go like open controls? Will it do it? See, I clicked it, but nothing's happening there. Did it just lock up the... No. Okay, it didn't lock up the game, but the controls aren't showing up, so I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it is. So we're just going to have to live with it. And these all rolled down the hill on their own, so they should all have the brakes turned off. And now I'm probably going to have the map doing that stupid thing. So I will probably detach the extended mod because it's going to be annoying. All right, we'll get that detached in a second here. It's like a bubble. It's like a bubble coming up. All right. That. How to lose fingers, right? I think these things were responsible for a lot of removed fingers. Okay, let's see if this will stop doing that. There, okay. And we can come up here. All right, let's put some fill up the fuel on this. Put some fill up the fuel. That's a word. Good grammar. All right, one more. There we go. All right, let's do this. And we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do some. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some switching up here in a ways up here. So I can actually get out. Let's do this. Let's go flip the switches. We'll go flip the switches and see if we can get everything set up so that the train will just do its own thing. So this one needs to go that way. Yep. Is that right? No, I do want it to go the other way. Okay, this one needs to go this way. Why isn't it flipping? Why isn't this switch letting me change it? This one's in the way too, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, this one here, we need to go this way. There we go. Okay. We need to go around that, and then we need to go around the other way. So this is going to go around here. We're just double checking that the track's good. Then we're going to come... Is there... Nope, that's not in the track. Okay. It's getting a little slow here. Choppy. All right, and I think we're good on those. I think we're good on those switches there. And then there's that one way down there. Okay, we're gonna leave that one till we get closer. We can stop when we get up there. So let's go this way, because I don't want to be too far off this thing, as it's like derailing itself or something like that, right? All right. Let's go like this. Jump inside. There we go. Cool. Now everybody thinks that it stopped. Everybody within earshot thinks that it stopped, right? Okay. It looks like there's a little bit of clearing we need to do over there before we get down to the next end, but that's cool. We can do that. Here. Logging. Yeah, there's gonna be some logging that needs to happen there. All right, that's fine. I don't think this needs to be at 100% to maintain its speed here, with empty cars especially. And you know, honestly, I'm thinking the Class 70 might be able to pull 15 empty cars up the hill. It's just that it wouldn't be able to pull 15 full cars up the hill. I'm not positive about that, but we'll find out. But I wanted to drive the Heisler here anyway. I like the horn. Alright. Wow, that was pretty weak. Oh, it's probably because the regulator isn't all the way out. If we turn the regulator all the way up. Nope, it still doesn't do it. Okay. We're going to coast over this. I don't know what kind of... I think this is flat. If it isn't flat, it's fairly close to it, I think. But yeah. We're going to gently coast our way around this. We probably could cut that one log that's pretty close. This one right here. We can cut this tree. And hopefully it won't land on the tracks, right? Get on the train, thank you. Alright. We'll give it a little bit of juice here. There we go. I totally forgot that the trees can land on the tracks, and I don't know if they're capable of knocking the engine off, or even those hopper cars. I know the flat cars, they bounced them around pretty good. And I think they did it to Betsy too. Let's see if the hoppers are going to come around this, because we did have hoppers colliding. Nope. Okay. We did have hoppers colliding last game. But we moved this out a little bit. Cool. We can even run the bell. There we go. Alright, let's see how our hoppers do around these corners. They look like they have plenty of room. They don't look like they're starved for space or anything. Yeah, they look like they've got plenty of room between them to turn and not smack the corners into each other and fly off the rails, right? Okay. We can turn off the bell. See how they're doing here. Okay, we'll give it a little bit more speed here. And then I think we'll end up having to stop once we get about to the bridge up ahead. The bridge over that little river valley. And then we'll run ahead and flip the switches so that we can go up the hill. And we'll have our full speed built up before we get to the bottom of the hill, so we're not like trying to accelerate on the uphill. Cool. Here's our other train that we left last time. It's almost a siding there, right? Okay. Switch. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It'll flip over. I hope. Right? Do another update and then it explodes again. Okay, yeah, we'll stop by this bridge here. That'll leave us enough room to get going. There we go. It'll leave us a decent straightaway to accelerate on and enough space to get moving before we hit the thing. I wish this had an FPS indicator on it. I know you can actually do an FPS on like shadow play and that kind of stuff. There's things that can run that can tell you what your FPS is. And this looks like maybe 10. Looks pretty Looks pretty choppy. All right. Make sure, yeah, see, we don't want to go flying down the hill. And I think that's the only switch. There. I think that's our only switch here. Because we used to have the other switch over here, but we don't have that anymore. And you know what? Let's go up here and make sure that we don't have any trees in the track. No, we're good. Okay. I think we were good all the way up. And if we're not, we'll just have to stop and make an adventure out of it. All right. Let's do this thing. How much fuel do we have again? 81. There we go. We used like 20% of our fuel just doing that. Okay. Let's do this. Now remember when you used to, and maybe that's just the climax. Was it just the climax where you couldn't put it to 100% and it would just spin? That might just be the climax that does that. That spins the wheels when you put it at 100%. Which was funny, but it was like the cartoon, I'm gonna run, I'm getting ready to run, but I haven't started running yet, but my feet are still spinning. That sound. They always gotta have that sound for it. Alright, cool. Let's see what we've got. Can we make it up the hill? We might need to use the sander. It's not that steep. I don't think anything on this hill is more than 2.5. I don't think we even have a 3 on this hill, because we had like a 4 or 4.5, and I think even a 5 at the very end last time. So I'm just used to thinking it's going to be like that. So yeah, let's watch from back here. We'll see what happens. Watch the whole train go. Yeah, this is on a 3070, so a Titan too, 3070 Ti. So I kind of, if people are still on like the 10 generation or 16s, sorry. I don't know how that compares to the top end of the 20s. I don't know how like a 2090, did they make a 2090? I don't know. But you might be able to get some of the 3000 generations really cheap now. Not the 3090s though. I think the 3090s are still like 900, $1,000, something ridiculous like that. I don't know how they're getting that much for them, but they are. But yeah, you can get a decent card for a reasonable price now. Nope, we're not going to need any sand or anything. It's not making any straining sounds or anything like that. It sounds like it's doing okay. We might have to try the Class 70 after this. We'll try bring the next time we bring these up, we'll bring them up with the Class 70 and see how it does. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That's not that steep. You know, that's barely a grade at all. So I think we're good. They need the little bubble thing that will show you what grade you're on. We can do it. We have the technology. We have glass, we have water, we have air. Make it happen. Alright. That tree's fine. I like how it stands out like that. All the other trees are cleared out. It sure was interesting taking the trees out that way too. Made things a lot more interesting. Yeah, I think we're gonna be totally fine on this. It's just gonna take a while. And I'm really glad I added the trees back in, though, because the scenery is so much nicer. This valley looks... Some of the parts don't look so bad without the trees, but this valley looks horrible without the trees. It looks really... well, bad. Just bad. Looks barren. Which it is without the trees. Alright, how are we doing on fuel? 71. Yeah, we're using a lot of fuel coming up this. I think the fuel is determined by your regulator usage. Let me see. Let's see what happens. How far can we come down and still not slow down? This is like probably the wrong place to do that because it's like we're going to be pulling around a big corner. So if it stops, that's going to be a really bad place to try to start going again, right? Well, it's at 44% and it's not really slowing down. Maybe. Yeah, it is slowing down. Okay. I think that was slowing down. Now see if we had the thing, let me see if I can get that to happen on this other screen. Where's our train at? There it is. See if I can open controls on this. Open controls. Okay, our current speed is 8.9. Let's see if we go up to 100%. Oh, what was that? Oh man, there was the one time I look away. Great. Where am I? I'm lost. Ah! These cars are going to roll backwards down the hill. Don't. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Because these cars are going to roll backwards down the hill. We need to stop them. We need to stop them with the brakes. Put the brakes on. I found the one place that I can't look away. All right. All right, let's fix this. It's going to stop. Yeah, it's going to stop. Okay. All right, let's go back up here. And we'll get this all put back on. Okay, so re-rail. Now it's going to do that. All right. Let's get our Heisler on here. We need to go the other way. Can you do it? Can you... There we go. All right. Let's get like this. Get in here. Hit F. Hit F. There. All right. Brakes. Okay. Let's do this before we get any farther. It's so disorienting walking through the thing like that. I don't know how that got missed. Is it going to let me cut it? It's not going to let me cut it. There. Okay. Let's see if we've got any more. We're going to run up the track here and make sure. We'll double check. That's good. Totally classic lift, right? Okay. Yep. That's everything. So we're clear, we're clear, we're clear. We're good here. All right. And then we're going to have to put the brakes on the cars and all that. Okay, so let's check on here. The front of this one, does it have a pin or not? Okay, it does not have a pin, so we're going to need to do that. And then we're going to need to find where our cars all rolled off to. Did they roll down the hill? Nope. Okay. Re-rail. And we're going to go... I think we need to go underneath here and then go up behind here. Can we point it? Can we get it to show up there? There we go. All right. Okay, so this one is going to go on there. I just don't want it to, I don't want it to be too drastic here. No, that's fine. It might make it roll a little bit more, but we should be good with that. There we go. Okay. Next one. We've got more of them down here, right? Yeah, there we go. Re-rail. Do we have 3 of them come off? I think 3 of them came off. There we go. Get up there. All right. And hopefully our brakes are still enough to hold everything, right? And one more down here. We're going to have to count them. Re-rail. Is it going to let me find it? There we go. Okay, and I don't see any more. See if we can see any more down here. I don't see any more cars down here. So let's go like this. Whoops. Go like this. Just want to do this before I do that. There we go. Okay. I almost forgot that one too. Come on. It's not going to let me out of this car. Of course it isn't. All right. Let's go like this. I need to teleport myself here. Teleport here. There we go. Okay. So, need to put that on there because that one's turned off. Okay. All right. So we've got that. This is hooked on. Is that one hooked on? Yep. Okay. I think everybody's hooked up. So we're going to check everybody back here before we... Whoa! That was cool. All right. Before we... Oh, you know what? We're going to need to... I'm just going to need to teleport. So let's do this. Teleport here. Is that going to let me do it? Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that one in the sunlight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The one that has just the light on the very front of it, which is this next one here. That's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so we'll back this back up to it. We'll just take the brakes off. And very gently. All right, let's go back here and we'll put this pin in. That one. There we go. All right, now we should be able to pull this forward a little bit. We'll get the brakes going. We'll get some regulator here. There we go. I want to pull all the slack out of this for right now. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to use the the other thing to turn the brakes off. I'm going to do that on the other screen. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't bring that over on this window. So just make sure I've got all the brakes off. All the brakes. I think all the brakes are off. Okay. Yep, they're all off. Okay, cool. So we should be able to take the brakes off of this and it should go. Everything should move. Yep, it's going okay. All right, current speed 6, 6.6, 6.9, 7, 7.3. All right, I forget what I was even looking at when I think it was I was looking at the speed on that when we smashed into a tree. All right. I like how it was just this tiny little tree top, you know? It was just this little, you know, broomstick at the top of a tree, and it derailed, you know, this however many ton, 16-ton train. Right? Is that just the curve? Yeah, I think that's just the curve. Okay. Because I think we laid this track just using a constant grade, and we just kind of serpentined it around the corners, around the cliffs and everything. I think that's how we did it. So this is just a constant grade. And it's because we went in and out of the little bays and stuff more that we got more length out of it and didn't have to do as steep of a thingy. Cool. No trees in the track. No cars falling off. Nothing bad happening. And then we get to do all the iron. I think I'm gonna not do the loading of the iron on camera. We'll load the first car up, but I don't think we're gonna do all that on camera, at least on this episode anyway, because that's probably gonna get pretty boring. Takes a while to do that. Plus, I don't have the interface set up. I want to be able to stand on the thing and move the train with the interface instead of having to run back and forth every time. Alright, we're coming into town here. We can slow down on the regulator here, let this coast in. 13, 12, 12, 11 and a half, 11, 10 and a half, 10, 9 and a half, 9, that's perfect, 8, and 7 and a half, 7, yeah, we should be able to roll right into town, 6 and a half, 6, 5 and a half. I'm glad that doesn't have a collision right there. Although that's high enough, I guess it wouldn't collide anyway, would it? These aren't going to collide with it. Nope, looks like they're going to make it. Cool. 4 and a half, 4.7. It's stabilizing now at 4.5, 4.3. Cool, that's beautiful. It's still a little choppy on the frame rate, but yeah. See, we got 150. And it's 10 per car, so it's perfect. Alright, let's get this thing slowing down. A little bit more. There we go. Awesome. Cool, so let's get our iron put in here. And then we need, where was it? I can't see where the, because remember the little thing comes out? And I can't see where that is. So where is our number here? 5, 6. Is that, it won't show me. I can't tell. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, I'll fill these up off camera. Let's see where we're at now. because I know we had 150, which is enough to fill these all up. If it gets lost, I'm going to use the editor to put the rest of them in anyway. So 9 out of 10, one more. Okay, cool. See if we can get that to happen. Because it's that. It's when that little ball falls off is when the next number goes up. Cool. All right. But yeah, we're going to load this up. I think we'll do that next time. So that's going to be it for episode 18. Join me in episode 19. We'll get our iron all loaded up. And then the cool thing is we don't have to back down or anything. We just go straight down to the smelter from here. So yeah, that's going to be it for 18. Join me in episode 19, and we'll see you then. Later.